Yeah, guys, my name is Troy McKnight, and I want to welcome you guys to the webinar tonight. But before we get into it, I think it's only fair if I tell you a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is Troy McKnight. I've actually been in the network marketing industry for 15 plus years, guys. So that means for the past 15 years, me and my wife Lisa actually have been showing people how to start a business working from the comfort of their home. Let me tell you a little bit about myself before we get into it. Like I said, my background is in construction, guys. I was an electrician and I used to go to work in the morning at about 7, get off at 3:30 and go do side jobs. And 15 years ago, I actually met a gentleman that played for the Dallas Cowboys, and my life had would change forever. I met this gentleman. His wife had a boutique she was opening, and you know how some people you just connected, you automatically connect with. That's kind of how it worked for me and him. We actually started talking, and he started telling me about actually starting a business and doing something once and getting paid for it over and over again. When he brought that to my attention, I was like, man, there's nothing else out there like that. He used the example like this. His wife boutique had 3 switches. He said, Troy, what if I can show you a way where every morning when she come in and she turn on each one of them switches, you got paid $1 per switch. That would be $3 in the morning. And when she turned them off in the evening, that'll be another 3. And you would make $6 a day for the life of that boutique. I looked at him, I said, George, there's nothing else out there. There's nothing like that out there. And he said, yeah, I found a way. So the gentleman invited me actually to a live presentation, similar to what you guys for to take a look at now. I actually did not go to the first meeting. I kind of blew him off, but he was kind of consistent. He was persistent. So actually, he called me back and invited me to actually sit down with him on a one-on-one basis. And I talked to Lisa, and she was like, Troy, we're doing pretty good, which we was. Like I said, I was an electrician. I was doing a lot of side jobs, making real good money on the side, and I was making real good money at my job. Lisa said, Troy, this guy got millions of dollars. It ain't gonna hurt you to actually sit down and see what they doing. So I actually sat down, I took a look at what he was doing. I came home, I was fired up, I was excited. I told Lisa about it, and she thought I had lost my mind because she didn't actually go to that meeting with me. But then Joyce sat down with me and her both, and we actually got involved in that business. And not only got involved, guys, we built a pretty good sized team in that business, and we was able to assist a lot of people in creating some extra income and some creating a full time income. But it's more powerful than that. I'm gonna share a story with you guys. I remember this one lady. We actually got started in the business. She was a single parent. Her name was Rochelle. She had 2 boys, and me and Lisa went to her house to actually share that business with her and some people she had invited over, some of her friends. But before we can even actually get out the car good, Rochelle came running up the sidewalk and ran up to me and Lisa and gave us a hug, and tears started running down her eyes. The reason why, guys, because she had just received her first check. But at that moment, there was a shift. My life had changed forever because I realized that I wasn't only doing this where I can make an impact for myself and my family. I was doing this because I can show other people how to make an impact on their life and their family. And that's what I'm going to actually fast forward to today, guys. Today I'm going to talk about a company called Aroga. Aroga is a wellness company and has a very unique product line. But first, let's talk about the founders of Aroga. The chief scientist is Dr. McAnally. Uh, the CEO of Aroga, the CEO of Aroga and co-founder is Shane McAnally, Dr. Shane McAnally, and the COO is Eric Aguirre, and the CCO is Aaron Hendershot. But what I want you to know about these gentlemen, guys, these gentlemen actually have brought products to the marketplace in the traditional format that's done hundreds of millions of dollars in sales. This is a private owned business. The manufacturer is here in Texas, and it's an FDA approved facility based here in the Dallas Fort Worth area. Guys, you always tell people, timing and positioning is everything. Like I said, most people don't even know we just actually getting started. And these, documentation be conversation any given day. The gentleman, Dr. Bill McAnally, has over 300 patents worldwide, guys. Uh, 182 publications in the science behind aloe, and has sold billions of dollars of product, guys, and has created hundreds of millionaires, people who actually got positioned with him when he actually brought products out in a format of network marketing. And a previous company had an opportunity to make millions of dollars. So it's people that actually got positioned with Dr. McAnally and actually became very wealthy. Documentation, like I said, big conversation, guys. The gentleman is proven. The CEO and the founder is Dr. Shane McKnight. Like I mentioned earlier, Dr. Shane McKnight also has actually, him and his dad and his partners have brought products to the marketplace. Has done hundreds of millions of dollars in the traditional format. They chose network marketing. The reason why is because it's the fastest way to get anything in the marketplace through word of mouth marketing. They said, why should we do advertisement through commercials and radio when we can actually have others go out and share the Aroga product line, share how Aroga has changed their lifestyle, and we will pay them for that and help them create, wealth for themselves and their family. And then we got Aroga, Sean McAnally, Director of Global Sales. Sean is a gentleman, guys, that got a heart of gold. Sean actually is the guy that support everybody out in the field, the wellness partners. He's willing to go wherever he got to go to help them actually build a business and assist them. So what we talking about here, guys? We're talking about a breakthrough technology, a brand new technology, guys. What you got to understand about this product line that I'm fit to actually introduce to you guys, nobody else in the world has anything like this. A lot of the top chemists and scientists are trying to develop a drug to support this, but Dr. McAnally has developed the herbs, all plant-based herbs to support this, something that we call apoptosis. I'm not going to get into a whole lot of details of apoptosis, but you just need to know that a lot of people are doing research and trying to find a drug to support it. If you want to do, your own research, or you want to look it up, you can actually look up that word, and you will see that it's a lot of people doing research to actually find a drug that's supported. But Dr. McAnally has created an all plant-based, like I said, product line that supports apoptosis, guys. The aloe and the core, guys. These are two products that we really believe deep down in our heart that every person needs to be on. And the way it works is, guys, the aloe supports cell communications, and the core support the pathways inside the cells. They're a perfect combination. I don't care if a person is healthy or wherever or whatever, dealing with any kind of health challenges, they need to be on this product right here. The next products we got is immune support. This is a good time for people to be taking this, guys. Right now it's December. A lot of people are catching colds and stuff like that. They can actually take this plus product that will help them boost their immune. We got bone and joint and integrant, guys. And I can tell you a story about this. I used to actually play basketball when I was in high school. And I remember the coach used to always tell me, hey, in the summertime or after school, don't play on the concrete. But when you're 14, 15, and 16, you think you're made out of steel and ain't nothing going to happen to you. Well, as I got older, guys, I remember, a couple of years ago having to walk with a brace on my knee because it used to hurt me real, real bad. I started taking a bone and joint and integrant, and it's been over 2 years. My knees haven't bothered me. I got the cardio support, guys. The cardio support is for the heart, guys, and I'll tell you a story about that too. I actually take that product every day too because heart disease running my family. My mom actually has had 2 heart attacks. So that's a product that I most definitely take. So if that heart disease or high blood pressure or something like that running your family, that would be a product that I would highly recommend that you take. We got the gastro support, and we got brain and nerve, guys. All of these products that you see on these pages, they are plus products, but the main featured product of Aroga is the core and aloe. And if you need some additional support, you want to take some of these products right here. You can add them. We also got a mouth rinse, guys. It's just called Thorogel. Thorogel is an FDA-approved product, guys. It's all natural, drug-free, non-toxic, and it's safe for kids to take. And you can also swallow it. I actually tell you a story about this, too. I remember one night one of my sisters called me and Lisa about 10:30, 11 at night. She was having a real bad toothache. We actually took us some Thorogel, and as we got down the road, maybe 5 or 10 minutes, we got a call, and she was like, wow, that stuff works. Thorogel works for people who might have, any kind of cuts or bruise, or like I said, a toothache, sore throat. You can actually swallow it, and you can actually see amazing results with that. And also, like I said, it's FDA approved. So the lifestyle business, guys, it's all about timing and positioning. Anytime you look at any type of business, look at anything, it's all about timing. Just imagine if you was with Bill Gates when he started Microsoft. If you was with Bill Gates when he started Microsoft, or you invested in Microsoft, bought the stocks in the beginning, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Or you was with Steve Jobs when he started Apple, guys, or Google. If you would have invested in Google years ago, when you can actually buy Google stocks for $2 or $3, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Well, guys, I know for a fact Aroga is going to be a household name. The people that position themselves with us right now are actually going to have the opportunity to create fortunes that will change their their life for generations. And that's what we're going to talk about. And I'm going to explain to you how it works. First, I'm going to explain to you the power of selling commissions, guys. We got a side of Aroga where you can actually just go out and share the products and create income. Anywhere between 201 to 700 PV, you can get 10%. So that means you can get 10% or anything you sell over $201. From 701 to 1200 PV, you can get 15%. That means anything over $701, you get 15% of it. From 1200 PV plus, that means you get 25%. So that means anytime that you sell a bottle of any of our products and you're gonna reach over $1,200 in volume, you can actually get 25% of that sale, guys. That sees that how fast that add up. I actually have guys, ladies and gentlemen on my team that's actually creating an extra $500 or $600, guys, by doing this, by going out sharing how amazing our products is. But let's say if you want to get to some big money, you really want to build a team, you really want to impact other people's lives, guys. I'm gonna explain to you how to do that by using something called a product pack for $4.97. That's what it costs. So use these as examples. I want you might want to take notes. Let's say that there's you. And you actually get started on our product pack for $4.97. And then you go bring John in and he gets started on our product pack for $4.97. You bring Mary in, Mary gets started on our product pack for $4.97. And you bring Joe in and he does the same thing. But what happens, guys, for each one of them people that got started, the company is actually going to pay you $100 per person. So $100 for John, $100 for Mary, $100 for Joe. That's going to equal $300. You add one more, that's going to be $400. I like to show people how to do that within their first 7 to 14 days. That's $400 right there. Bam, there you go. But what you want to do, you want to duplicate that. You want to help John, you want to help Mary, you want to help Joe. And as you build your team, you will actually have an opportunity to make thousands of dollars. I actually got a 16-year-old young man on my team that actually did this very fast, faster than 33 days. Faster than 30 days, but within 33 days, he made his first $1,000, and he went on to make thousands of dollars, and he's been getting a check every month working with me for a few months. And the stories don't stop. We have a lot of people that accomplish just real fast and build a real strong income. So this is more like for people who really want to just create wealth for themselves and for their family. We got a luxury car program, guys. You hit senior director or above, they'll pay you anywhere between $500 and $1,000 to drive a luxury car of your choice. We got the Aroga bonuses, all the way from $50,000 to 1.5 million, guys, when you reach the top level. What I like to share with people in Aroga right now, we only got 2 ambassadors, so that's a lot of room at the top. What that means, guys, is this is a new company, fairly new. Don't too many people know about it. But the people that get positioned with us right now, the people that's hungry, the people that's going to go out here and help us build this business, I can promise you, if you go to work, you can create a life-changing income. You can create generational wealth here in Aroga. So how do you get started? That's what people always want to, know. So Troy, how do I get involved? Well, guys, it's really pretty easy. All you got to do is buy the product. When you buy the product, then you can go market it and sell it and get paid. We got 4 packs. We got a marketing pack for $49, guys. I don't recommend that pack, but that's for people who might just want to kind of touch the water. They're not really serious about building a business. We got a core and aloe pack, for $193. That's one of them other packs too, where, people just want to test it out, see if it's for them or not. But the packs that I highly recommend is the Plus pack and the Pro Plus pack. The reason why, guys, is them 2 packs, we can show you how to start making money real fast. We can show you how to get a check with a comma in it within your first 30 days. And what are them packs? The Plus pack. The Plus pack is a pack where you get 1 bottle of Coronado that you want to put on automatic order. You get one bottle of all our Plus products, and you get 1 bottle of Thorogel and 1 sample, thing of Thorogel with 6 of them in it. But the pack that I highly recommend, guys, is the Pro Plus pack. The reason why is for $9.97, guys, you actually gonna end up saving $1,200 and something by doing it this way. And also, you get 1 month of the core and 1 month of the aloe that you actually most definitely want to put on the automatic order where you get it every month. And you get 4 bottles of all our Plus products, 4 bottles of our aloe, and 1 bottle of 1 box of the Thorogel samples, guys. That way, you can actually experience the product to its fullest. Maybe you want to give out some samples or something like that. Maybe you have a lot more people in your family that you want to experience the family. Maybe you're a husband and wife couple. That is the best pack, the $9.87 is the best for bang for his dollar. So I highly recommend. And at that pack, we can actually get you up and running and making money real fast. What do you get when you actually decide to step up and come in at that $9.97 or that $4.97 pack? What do you get, guys? You get myself, my team, and most of the people that's actually involved with us has a lot of, you're talking about over 60 something years of experience of in network marketing industry. Me and Lisa, when you combine our experience together, you're talking about 30 years. You get direct one-on-one mentorship. You get us, you get strategy sections where we're going to help you. We get group coaching. We get small group coaching, personal group training, opportunity webinars like this, quick start, quick trips. I mean, how to launch your business, who to talk to, what to say, I mean, you get everything, guys. How to close, the art of following up. We got a whole learning and development site where you can actually learn all these techniques, but not only learning by yourself, you actually gonna have us to work with you to cut your learning curve where you can actually start making money within your first couple of weeks by partnering up with us here in Aroga. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for actually tuning into this webinar tonight. And at this part of the webinar, I'll leave you with this. There's usually three type of people. The first type of person, I'm not looking for a business, Troy, but I do want to put the best supplements in my body. I need some of that bone and joint, or I just need the core aloe. And if that's you, you most definitely want to get back to the person who invited you to this presentation. When you got the second type of person, you're excited, you fired up, you see it, you were like, man, I can see myself doing this, but I got questions that need to be answered. And if that's you, you most definitely want to get back to the person who invited you to this presentation where they can answer your questions. And once they answer your questions, I want to welcome you to the team. Then you got the other type, the third type, you fired up. You kind of like I was when I ran home to Lisa. And my hair was on fire and she thought something had happened to me. You're like, man, I can't wait to get started in this. When you start talking about $50,000 bonus, ain't that many people at the top, breakthrough technology, you can't get it nowhere else in the world. You guys are talking about changing the world with this technology and changing the world with this company. I am in. If that's you, I want to be the first one to actually welcome you to the team. And with that, guys, God bless and have a great night.